flowers each place afterward. Om Mallikari Sugandhini Malatyarini Vai Prabhu Mahirtani Pujarthe Pushpani Pratigrihitam Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Namo Namaha Pushpanjali Samarpayami. After the flowers and leaves, offer some essence each place, and then agarbatti. Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Namo Namaha Gandham Samarpayami. Om Vanaspati Rasodbhuto Gandharyo Gandha Uttama Agriyam Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihitam Dhupam Samarpayami. Asarati 5 times. Om Sajam Javarti Sanyuktam Vahineyo Jatam Maya Deepam Grihan Deve Se Trailokiti Mirapaham Deepam Samarpayami. Prasad next. You have everything in one tray. Well, just hold it together. Take both of them together. You can hold the 2 thalis in your hand, that's okay. Rest them down right there on the bedi. We offer everything. So rest it down on the bedi, pass water around them 3 times. And then offer bow each place. Om Sharatara Khanda Khadyani Dadhi Chid Gitani Cha Aharam Bhaksha Bhojam Cha Naivedyam Pratigrihitam Siganganapatye Namaha Devi Durga Mata Namo Namaha Uma Maheshwaraya Namo Namaha Sri Satnarayan Swami Namo Namaha Sri Suruj Narayan Swami Namo Namaha Naivedyam Samarpayami. Offer the flowers in front of the Murti and bow. Good. We'll now move on to Hawan. Take a flower in your hand. We'll all join together the devotees. I'd like you to sit up straight. Take a deep breath or two. Settle your mind. You repeat Swaha after me for the relevant mantras as we do our Hawan. So take a flower, Antivendra, face the fire, or concentrate. Namre Purushaya Saswate Sahasrakotu Yugdharini Namaha Swegin Devata Namo Namaha. Okay, Gayatri Mantra 5 times. Pick up some ghee. Everyone, we join together. We chant the Gayatri Mantra, Swaha the end 5 times. Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Okay, off a little bit each time. Keep going. Om Prajapatye Swaha. Idam Prajapatye Idam Namama. Om Indraye Swaha. Idam Indraye Idam Namama. Om Agni Swaha. Idam Agni Idam Namama. Om Somaye Swaha. Idam Somaye Idam Namama. Om Bhu Swaha. Idam Agni Idam Namama. Om Bhuva Swaha. Idam Vayave Idam Namama. Om Swaha Swaha. Idam Suryaye Idam Namama. Keep offering. Om Ganganapatye Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Gauri Mata Swaha. Om Sri Prithvi Mata Swaha. Om Sri Panchlokpal Devaye Swaha. Om Hrim Srim Chandikaye Namaha Swaha. Om Krim Kalyaye Namaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Saraswatyai Swaha. Om Sri Mahalakshmi Mata Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. We do Mrityunjay Mantra 5 times together. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Uruvarukam Iva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshyam Mamritat. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayanaya Swaha. Om Sri Hum Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Suryari Navgraha Devaya Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Agindevaya Swaha. Om Sri Ishtadevaya Swaha. Om Sri Kuldevaya Swaha. Om Sri Asthandevaya Swaha. Om Sri Vastudevaya Swaha. Om Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Some rice kuku sugar in the fire. Om Sarvadevata Sarvadevi Bhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Pass water on the fire 3 times. Om Sarva Papa Harang Divyam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Ashmanang Chamaya Dattam Grihitam Purushotamaha Achmanyam Samarpayami. Take a flower, fan the fire towards the berry 5 times. Om Banaspati Rasod Bhuto Gandha Jo Gandha Uttama Agriyang Sarvadevanang Dhupoyam Pratigrihitam Dhupam Samarpayami. Now, Take some small flowers. We concentrate on Lakshmi Mata. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukha Sampadam Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deep Jyotir Namosute Sri Siddheshwari Mahalakshmi Mata Namo Namah. Place it around the diya and bow. We now engage in devotions, devotees. We begin with our Ramayan Chaupais as we normally do.
श्रुति सोरस जान महेश सिया पति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम बंदो पवन कुमार कलबन पावक ज्ञान घन जासो हृदय आकार बस ही राम शर चाप धर।
बोले श्री राजा रामचंद्र की जय। ओ महागणपति नमोस्तुते मातंगा मुख नमोस्तुते ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
हे शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
मातङ्गामुख नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
हे शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
हे शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
शिवगिरिजासुत नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ओंकारेश्वर नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपते नमोऽस्तुते।
ॐ महागणपति नमोऽस्तुते।
बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय। We now turn our attention to Devi Ma. हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
तू स्वर की देवी, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर की देवी, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण हम, हमें प्यार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तू समझे, हम भी तू जाने, विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा, मुकुट सर पे साजे। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा, मुकुट सर पे साजे। मन से हमारे मिटा के अंधेरे, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
बोले श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। भगवान शंकर। दिमिक दिमिक दिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। दिमिक दिमिक दिम
डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला।
ओ दिमिक दिमिक दिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला।
दिमिक दिमिक दिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला।
प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला।
प्रेम मगन नाचत
बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बोलो
बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बम भोला शिव बम भोला।
श्रृंगीनाद बजावत गावत लत करही बदली झोला, श्रृंगीनाद बजावत गावत लत करही बदली झोला। बम भोला शिव बम भोला, ओ बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बोलो
बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बम भोला शिव बम भोला।
नाग फनन सो करत आरती, देव देव गतियन मोला, नाग फनन सो करत आरती, देव देव गतियन मोला। बम भोला शिव बम भोला, ओ बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बोलो
बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बम भोला शिव बम भोला।
भाल चंद्र सिर गंगा लहरे, हाथ लिए भांग की गोला, भाल चंद्र सिर गंगा लहरे, हाथ लिए भांग की गोला। बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बम भोला शिव बम भोला, बोलो बम भोला
शिव बम भोला, बम भोला शिव बम भोला।
ओ बम भोला शिव बम भोला,
बम भोला शिव बम भोला,
ओ बम भोला शिव बम भोला।
बम भोला शिव बम भोला।
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्।
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्।
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्।
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्।
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, पाहि माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्। ओम नमः शिवाय, रक्ष माम्। बोले श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। We join in glorifying Prabhu Sri Ram. जग में साचो तेरो नाम, हे राम हे राम,
हे राम हे राम,
हे राम हे राम,
हे राम हे राम।
जग में साचो तेरो नाम,
जग में साचो तेरो नाम।
हे राम हे राम,
हे राम हे राम।
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है,
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है।
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है,
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है।
तू ही तो है राधा का श्याम।
हे
राम हे राम हे राम,
हे राम।
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी।
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी।
तेरे चरणों में चारों धाम।
हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम।
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे,
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे।
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे,
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे।
इस जग के सारे काम। हे राम हे राम,
हे राम हे राम।
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता,
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता।
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता,
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता।
तू ही सुबह तू ही शाम। हे राम
हे राम,
हे राम
हे राम हे राम,
हे राम
हे राम हे राम,
हे राम
हे राम हे राम।
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम, राम 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 बोलो।
राम राम राम।
ओ श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम,
श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम।
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम,
राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम।
ओ श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम,
श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम।
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम,
राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम।
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम,
राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम।
ओ श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम,
श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम।
ओ श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम,
श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम।
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम, राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम। ओ श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम, राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम। श्याम 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 राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। बोले श्री राजा रामचंद्र की जय। And now let's concentrate on Prabhu Sri Krishna. गोपाला राधा लोला हो मुरली लोला नंदलाला हो मुरली लोला नंदलाला। गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
हो मुरली लोला नंदलाला
हो मुरली लोला नंदलाला
हो मुरली लोला नंदलाला
मुरली लोला नंदलाला।
केशव माधव जनार्दना
केशव माधव जनार्दना
केशव माधव जनार्दना
केशव माधव जनार्दना
बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
ओ बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
मुरली लोला नंदलाला
ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला
ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला
मुरली लोला नंदलाला
गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला
मुरली लोला नंदलाला
ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला
मुरली लोला नंदलाला
केशव माधव जनार्दना
केशव माधव जनार्दना
केशव माधव जनार्दना
केशव माधव जनार्दना
ओ बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
ओ बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
बनमाला वृंदावन गोपाला
ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला ओ मुरली लोला नंदलाला ओ मुरली
लोला नंदलाला
गोपाला राधा लोला
गोपाला राधा लोला
ओ मुरली लोला Lola Nand Lala.
Murali Lola Nand Lala.
Oh Murali Lola Nand Lala.
Murali Lola Nand Lala.
Oh Murali Lola Nand Lala. बोले श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय. Once devotees, it was said, Adi Shankar, Shankaracharya. Do you know who Adi Shankaracharya was? Most people? Have you heard of Advaita Vedanta? Well, in simple terms, Adi Shankar, Shankaracharya, he was a great reformer, a great Hindu philosopher in the past. And what he did, he brought together the different strands of Hinduism, you know, the Vaishnavas, the Shaktas, the Shaivites, these different sections of Hinduism that conceive of that supreme force, that supreme spirit in a particular form as Shiva or as Devi or as Vishnu, etc. He unified everything under one umbrella, so to speak, under one philosophical umbrella. And that umbrella really is the core philosophy of Hinduism. It is known as Vedanta. Vedas, Ved means knowledge, but the Vedas that we have, that's our core scripture. And Vedanta, Anta means the end of, or the ending portions of the Vedas. So that contains the philosophy. What is this philosophy? Do you remember? We've been saying it for, over 3 years now? This core philosophy of Vedanta is Tattvamasi. Very good. So, to put it like this, it says Brahma Satyam, the word for God, that supreme spirit in Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma, is Brahman. Remember? It stands for the vast. It is not a thing. It is not a person. It is that supreme spirit that underlies all things. Okay? So it says, Brahma Satyam, the only truth really is this Brahman. Jagat Mithya. This world that you see around you, that you are living in, it is just an appearance. In a sense, it is like a mirage. It is unreal because it is there for a time. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. And of course, the surprising thing, or the bombshell, if you will, is that who are you really? Well, we've said it. Tat Tvamasi. The sages tell us that Tat, that Brahman, Tvam, you, each individual, Asi, you are that. Now you say in your head, Panitumesh, hold on. You are telling me that with my little self here, with all of my problems, my negativities, my temporary nature, that I am Brahman? Understand this statement, devotees, how radical it is. You know, you hear it all the time, but the message of Sanatan Dharma doesn't change, you know. Every Sunday you come, every spiritualist you listen to, it's the same thing you're hearing, just in different outfits. So it is Tattvamasi, that you are. What is that? God, Ishwar, Bhagavan, as we conceive of it to be. And we are saying that Tatvamasi, that you are. How many of you really believe this? Or, better yet, know this to be true? This, devotees, is life's journey. Why is it life's journey? Anybody remembers why? Why do all of this in the first place? Why have this philosophy in the first place? Anybody getting out of here alive? You know, so let me speak simply and plainly, right? Remember, this is not highfalutin philosophy. This is not somebody coming and telling you about some esoteric knowledge. This is about you. This is about life itself. Have you ever wondered the big questions in life? Aside from running around every day trying to fill your belly, trying to make yourself happy, trying to make others happy, have you wondered what is your purpose in life? What is all of this for? Why do I exist? Is it just to make myself happy? Is it just to enjoy and enjoy and enjoy till I can enjoy no more till I drop dead? Is that it? This is why, devotees, you live your lives, but every once in a while you come to temple, especially when you have some problems, you know. Well, most people. I can't say everybody, but when something bothering you, as I like to say, when the rug is pulled out from under you, when things go wrong. Because nobody has to tell us how to be happy, right? When things going good, fine. Things will go on like this forever. But does it? No. So then we ask ourselves these bigger questions. Is my life really about getting that person to fulfill me, that husband, that wife, that boyfriend, that girlfriend? Or is it getting that job I always wanted? Is it to be successful, to have more money than everybody else? What is it? What is it really that I'm looking for? Because believe it or not, devotees, you are looking for something. You are looking for something. If you honestly look at it. So this is the problem. You understand? This is the problem that we all have. And it's a deep longing inside. So as I put it, you know, as Sanatan Dharma puts it, I've said this over and over. What's the problem really? Two things. The first one is called the problem of suffering, meaning that dukkha nivritti. No matter what we do, we always end up unhappy somehow. We always suffer. Right? That's the first thing. And what's the second thing? Ananda prapti. We want to be happy, we want to be blissful, but does it ever last? Do we ever have that permanent fulfillment that we seek? Do we? So since you're a little child, you're always trying to be happy. Mommy, get me that toy. You get the toy, you play with it. After 3 or 4 days, what happens? You go back to feeling how you were feeling before. And then you go on to the next thing. You were like this since a child. It's just the thing changes. It became a person. It became persons. A loved one. It became children. It became achieving something in the world. Something out there, you keep running after it, running after it, running after it. But you know what's the fascinating thing? If you sit really, devotees, and reflect on your life, some of us are a bit on the older side. Not old like you, right, Nani? But you know, we get in there. Everybody progressing in age. Look back on your life. And ask yourself now, really, if you're truly different inside than how you were in the past. Or if you're still doing the same thing. Oh, you know what? This next thing will make me happy. It will fulfill me completely. And so you go again. And so you go again. And so you go again. Does it? You know the story of or analogy rather, of the donkey and the carrot? You know that story, Vindy? The donkey and the carrot? If you want a donkey to keep walking, you have a stubborn donkey. You know why we call people donkey?
I mean, it's not a nice thing, right? You shouldn't call people names. But why do you call, hey, donkey? Why you call people a donkey? Because they're stubborn. You know, donkeys are stubborn, right? Auntie Leona, you have a donkey, right? I don't mean your husband, eh? Oh, right. You watch me shaking head. I mean, you have a donkey. What's the donkey's name again? Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny. Now, a donkey is stubborn. Right? A donkey is known for being stubborn. It's a beast of burden, but you have to encourage it to do what it has to do, or what you want it to do. Right? A donkey. So, you know, if you want to get a donkey to move, what you do, you take a carrot, you hang it on a string, you put that string on the end of a stick, you jump on the donkey, and you hold the carrot in front of the donkey like that, just a little bit out so the donkey can't reach it to bite it. Now what will the donkey do? Start going after the carrot. Right? But remember, you holding the carrot at a distance like this, right? So you go and the donkey try to bite, the donkey can't get the carrot, so the donkey step forward. Donkey still can't, because remember, the carrot is moving with the donkey. So the donkey keep going, trying to get the carrot, could the donkey ever get the carrot? But what is happening to the donkey? Now you realize you're a donkey. Me too, you know. We are all donkeys. You know why? Because we keep seeking this carrot. This carrot is something in the world to make us happy, not realizing that we could never get that carrot. Why? Because, devotees, the key idea is this. Everything in this world is impermanent. Impermanent. Now we say it, we talk about it, but nobody really understands it fully. We don't live it fully until somebody close to us drops dead, we get some sickness, maybe a fatal illness, we lose something, the house burned down, but nothing that we have, devotees, ever remains the same. That is the meaning of the word world, samsara. You understand? Look at your own body. Was your body always like this? No, it always changes. Would it remain like this? No, it keeps changing, moving until one day, just like that. What you know as your entire life just disappears in a flash. Like a dream, like a mirage. But we live our lives like zombies. You know? You know the zombies in zombie movies? They could do one thing, they're just running after something to eat. Normally it's some other person. Right? But they keep going. So we live life like this zombie. So when you come to the temple, the pundits have to remind you that, listen, this is what life is. That what you do outside there is a part of life, yes, no doubt. But it is not life in its entirety. It is not the truth. It is not lasting. It is not who you are. But what I've come to realize, and the sages as well, is I could tell you this 1,000,000 times, it will make no difference to you. You know what's the only thing that's going to teach you? Experience. Your own life experience. And when it happens to you, and you're ready for the knowledge, we'll be here. Or some spiritualists will be around to advise you. So it's not about forcing things down your throat, and it's not about making children depressed either. You see, the way to live life is to think about this impermanence in the back of your head. That's how you could truly enjoy life. So remember, the 4 goals of human life: dharma, values; artha, material possessions. We are not foolish. We need money to live. We need shelter. You need clothes, but you don't need all the clothes. All the clothes in Macy's and JCPenney and whatnot. You don't need to shop them down. You just need enough. Right? Arth. Then karma. These pleasures of the world that you get from interactions with other people. Right? Yes, there is some joy, but it's not what we call complete joy. Ananda. It's not that kind of joy. It's just some sukha, happiness, which is fleeting. Right? So these 3 things Yes, we go after them in life. We have children, we have family, we have a job, we continue living. But devotees, at some point, you're going to feel empty inside. A big, big empty. You will come to a point, whether in this life or in the next life, when you start to question everything. What is the meaning of all of this? What's the point? Existential crisis? What's the meaning behind all this? Just to live and die for nothing? Who am I really? Am I just nothing? A little blip? No. Sanatana Dharma tells us that there is a fourth one, a fourth goal. This goal is moksha. It means freedom or liberation. From what? From the trap of this world, but let me be more specific. From the trap of this idea that you, each person, that you are a limited person, a little body and a mind running around here and there trying to be happy. You understand that? So you might say, I'm not bound. Yes, you are. You're in a jail, but you don't know. You're in a jail. You realize that? Since you're born devotees, ask yourself this question. Aren't you always listening to somebody? Aren't you under the control of somebody? You're born, you have your mother, then your father. Then you realize you're in society, you have to follow the rules. You're under the government. You get a spouse, oh God, you have to listen to what the wife tells you to do, what the husband tells you to do. Then you have children. Mommy, daddy, do this, do that. Everybody wants something from you. And yet still you think, oh, I am so happy. It brings temporary joy. I'm not saying hate everybody around you. No. I'm saying these relationships that we have, these things that we have, they do not bring you this lasting joy, ananda, that you're looking for. So, if you understand this, devotees, and you convince yourself of this, 99% of your problems go. 99%. Okay? Alright. So, let me come to Shankaracharya, and tell you this. I'll start off this little story today and this little advice of Shankaracharya. Because remember, we want to know, well, alright, Pandit Umesh, I maybe don't realize what you say, but I believe what you say. And if you don't believe what I say, then you just lie me wrong. You just come for the occasion to meet some people, not a problem. Maybe someday it will kick in. But, keep on keeping on. As we say, people want God for my life. You come here because you want everything to go good. No matter what you do, devotees, everything go good all the time. Okay? So this is the God for my life approach. God help me fix it. God is maintenance. You come to the temple, let me do this so things will go right, just like you do everything in your life. No, devotees. No. This is the heart of life itself. It's like a wheel. At the center of a wheel, what you have? A hub. That hub is spirituality, what we're doing here. And everything else you do in life, family, job, money, whatever else, these are like spokes on the wheel. There for a time, they all spring from that wheel, but at the end of the day, you have to come back down to what's the hub, what's the core of it all. Who am I really? What is God? What is all of this about? What's the meaning? You understand? So this is what it is about, really. Okay? Alright. So remember, I'm answering the question, Pandit Umesh, how can I be happy? I'm telling you, you can't. Not using that word happy. You can be fulfilled. You can be peaceful. Remember we say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Why we say it 3 times? Because we like Shanti. Shanti 3 times, devotees. We want peace across the 3 types of problems that we have. Physical, bodily problems and mental problems. Second type of problems from society and the environment around us. Hell is other people. And the last one, environmental disasters. Things that are beyond our control. We can't do anything about it. These 3 types of problems, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Not that we want to Shanti create. You could stop the weather. You could stop other people from doing what they're doing. No. The Shanti is for you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. through these three types of problems in life, I want to be peaceful always, like the eye within the storm, the eye within the hurricane. So this is the test, the check. Okay? All right. So Adi Shankar now was walking along with his disciples. You have to imagine this in the past. Long ago India, they used to walk around everywhere. So this Adi Shankar was walking, he used to walk with a stick, a monk. He was a monk, of course, dressed in these orange robes, his disciples with him. Adi Shankar was walking along the dusty pathway, along the roadside. So imagine him walking, and of course, the posse with him. Walking on the road, he came to an old hut, and outside this hut, he saw a very, very old man. Right? Old, not old like me, I'm talking about real old. Right? Maybe pushing 90 years old. So this old man, now we have dentures and whatnot, but this old man didn't have any teeth. He just had gums. Right? So this old man was sitting there, just a dhoti on, sitting on outside his hut on a little stool, and he had a little book in his hand, and he was studying this book intently, trying to understand what this book was saying. Okay? So Adi Shankar now looked at this man and said, "Oh, mister, what are you doing?" Now this seems like a simple question. What are you doing? I could ask you, what are you doing? You could say, I'm sitting here. I'm in a temple. That's not what you're doing. What you are doing is what is in your mind right now. What's your intent? So if I were to ask you, what are you doing now? What are you doing? I look at people, they come temple, when they sit down, we sing in bhajan kirtan. Some people looking around, some people smelling the food, some people meditating, some people praying, some people sleeping. Now, it has nothing to do with the temple, it all has to do with you. What's your intent? What's your reason for being here? What are you doing? What are you trying to achieve? Let's take an example. When you go to school, what are you trying to do? Good. When you're cooking in the kitchen, what are you trying to do? Right, to survive, right? Or, to feel nice if you want pulori and alu pai and thing. When you come to temple, what are you trying to do? Gain knowledge. What else? Okay, that is service. Okay, some people here looking after the welfare of the temple. Service to others. Okay, service to God. That's it. And Devendra, what you come here for? Okay. Energy to face out what's out there. Okay. Anything else? Let go of baggage. That's a big one. Good, good. To let go of the baggage or the rubbish from the world that we all tote around. Okay? So, letting go of baggage is not really, the purpose of letting go is not to let go, of course. It's for what? And being able to cope leads you with? Knowledge leaves you with? Peace of mind. This fulfillment I'm talking. Dig deep, devotees. Dig deep. Try to understand what it is you're trying to do. Okay? So, Adi Shankar asked this man, what you trying to do? This old man, he played for, no. This old man, he said to Adi Shankar, I am trying to learn Sanskrit grammar. Now, my wife Arti is a linguist and grammarian. Is that correct? Yeah. Right? A linguist. And grammar is very difficult. Teachers would know. The rules that you have to put in place, right? It's almost computational in the way that language is put together. Grammar. Very difficult. Sanskrit grammar is very hard. Very difficult. I am no expert. Right? I just learn enough to translate for my purposes, right? But Sanskrit grammar, you have experts, they can tell you. So this old man, at his age of 90-something, he don't have teeth good, right? All body, probably pains all over, sickly and whatnot. He is trying to learn Sanskrit grammar. Now, when Adi Shankar heard this, Adi Shankar burst out into a particular composition, a series of verses of advice, straight to the point advice to this old man. This old man, each of us here, Adi Shankar, that storehouse of wisdom, he's going to give advice to this old man now about what he's doing and what he should be doing. What did Adi Shankar say? I'm starting with the first verse today, that's all, so don't get frightened. You know, Abhinav said, Daddy, you talk too much. I'm not talking too much, but whatever little I say, devotees, please do not let it go to waste. Everything has deep, deep meaning if you want to move forward spiritually. Okay? So let's listen to what Adi Shankar told this man and then we'll break it down. What did he say? Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Govindam Bhaj Murhamate, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Govindam Bhaj Murhamate, Samprapte Sanihite Kale, Samprapte Sanihite Kale, Nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karne, Nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karne, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Govindam Bhaj Murhamate, Samprapte Samhite Kale, Nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karne, Nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karne, Bhaj Govindam. He uttered words of Sanskrit devotees. He said, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Murhamate, Samprapte Sanihite Kale, Nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karane. This in Sanskrit devotees, what does it mean? Bhaja Govindam, worship, seek, find, experience Govinda. Govind, the name for that supreme. Okay, so in this case, Govind, Sri Krishna, but it could be Shiva, Devi, whatever form. That one supreme we have. Okay? Bhaja Govindam. Worship Govind. Seek Govind. Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja. So he said it 3 times. Mudhamate. Mudhamate, you foolish one. So imagine you walking by, you doing somebody walking by, you sitting doing minding your own business, and then that person tells you, "Hey, you fool! What you doing?" This is the equivalent. Worship Govind, seek Govind, find Govind, you fool. Then he gives a reason why. Samprapte sanihite kale, nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karni. This grammar book you're studying, these rules of grammar, this knowledge you're trying to get, nahi nahi rakshati, it would not save you at the time of your death. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Murhamate. Understand? Now let's break it down. What Shankaracharya is saying, he's speaking to all of us, so don't just think it's for the old man. Take the advice. Look how far in life we've come, yet still what we do, still try to run down more. Adi Shankar says, Bhaja Govindam. Bhaj means to obtain, to experience, to know. It doesn't just mean to seek. It's a Sanskrit root, bhaj. It has many meanings, but really and truly it means to both seek, grab onto, experience, obtain. You understand? So it's not just think about God or bhaj, bhajan. You know the word bhajan? Everybody sing a bhajan. Sing a bhajan. Bhajan don't mean to sing, you know. Bhajan means to experience, to grab onto, to hold on to that divine. Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja. What is the meaning of Govinda? Govinda. Vinda means to find, getting, gaining. You know, the cows used to go around all over, right? You put a cow to graze, what would it do? It would go around grazing, right? Move around. So go means to move or travel, and vind means finding or getting. So Govinda means what? How to put that together? You need to travel towards obtaining that experience of your true self. This is the true meaning of the word Govinda, aside from being a name of the divine. It is your own true nature. You understand? Bhaja Govinda. So seek this Govinda. Gopal, for example. Pal means to protect. Right? So find that which protects all of, the senses. In other words, by protecting the senses, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, your sense of touch, and focusing inward, you can find the protector of those senses, or what's inside the senses, the sense of the senses, that self within. Okay, that's the meaning. So, Adi Shankar is saying, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. In simple terms, devotees, seek God, seek God. Instead of seeking money, instead of seeking fame, instead of seeking new relationships, instead of doing all of that, those things, as I just mentioned, wouldn't bring you fulfillment, lasting fulfillment. What to seek? Govind. Seek spirituality. Seek that divine. Now, he said it 3 times. Why? Well, I gave you the answer before. To overcome, these difficulties in life. The 3 types of problems that we have. Daihik, Daivik, Bhautik, as I mentioned. But devotees, there is a deeper impurity. So just think about this for a second. Deep inside of us, there are 3 impurities that we have that underlie everything. They're hard to get rid of. You know what they are? The first one is called Anavamal. This comes from Shaivism, Kashmir Shaivism. Anavamal means deep inside of you, there is a feeling of being incomplete. You ever ask why you run around behind all these sort of things? Why? Because you think that if I get this thing, it's going to complete me. So currently, you have this deep feeling of being incomplete inside. Anavamal. Then you have Maimal and Karmamal. This is the feeling that Maimal, everything is different from me. You are different from me, you are different from me. Right? You don't realize our individual essences is the same. It's the same essence. And Karmamal means impurity in action. But just take the first one, feeling incomplete. If you want to think about why it is you keep on running around the world trying to be happy, it's because of this. Deep in your psyche, you feel incomplete. There's a feeling, a lack. And remember the end, we say, Om Purnamidaha Purnamidam. You know what the meaning of Purnam? Purna? It means complete, full, fullness. It means literally that mantra, when you take part out of the whole, it remains whole. You put part into the whole, it's still whole. In other words, you can't take out anything from the whole because it's always whole. It's always complete. And it's not a physical completeness I'm talking about. Okay? Let's leave that. I'm not going to make it too complex. Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Murhamate. O fool, O one with the foolish intellect. Why are we called fools? Because what's our big problem then? The big problem is that, plain and simple, we're stupid. We are ignorant. Remember I said, if that God we speak about underlies everything, where is he? Or it? Or she? Where is that supreme? Okay, answer me these questions. Quickly. If God is everywhere, where is God? Right here, right now. Right? Right here. If God is beyond time, not limited by time, always was, is now, and always will be, where is that God? When, I should say? No. No. And if that God is Advaitam, all objects, not limited to one object, one person, one everything, but is everything, then everywhere, all pervading, we say. Which means it has to be here right now. You see, let me take a little dig at religions in general. At the lowest level, devotees, religions, we say, you know what? We say there is a God. They say, good Pandit, show me God. I can't show you God, you have to die first. What? Die first and go to heaven, then you'll find God. God is not here, God is there, somewhere else. So I get away. But I'm saying to you that no, Advait Vedanta says God is here, now, present. Okay? Pandit Umesh? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Show me. Look. At this point you go, well, Pandit Umesh gone mad. For sure. But no, look. Look around you. This is it. But the thing about it is, God is not something that you can see. It is not an object. God is the subject, that which sees everywhere. In you, outside of you, we are in God. Let me give you an analogy to make this clear. Okay? I don't want to carry on too much longer, devotees. Let me do a time check here. Okay. Yeah, so I need to wrap up. But these words might sound highfalutin, right? How do you mean God everywhere? What is he talking about? Okay, I'm going to use an example, an analogy to explain what God is. If you could grasp this, then you would have an intuition. How could God be everywhere, everything, all of that? I'm going to use the dream example. When you go to sleep and you have a dream, right? Okay, imagine you have a dream, you're sitting down somewhere drinking coffee in a nice coffee shop. Okay? That coffee shop and the environment of the coffee shop in the dream, where is it? Right, it's all in your mind, right? It's all in your consciousness. Good. You sitting down inside of the dream, you don't experience a dream as being everywhere, not so? In that dream, you are sitting there drinking coffee from a first person perspective, not so? So you insert yourself into your dream, not so? But who's really dreaming there? You. Right? So the dream and the dreamer both exist in the dreaming mind. Different minds or one mind? One mind. Everything appears in that dream. The environment, the furniture, the person, the other people. You understand that? So you see this entire world in there looking around in the dream. When you wake up, what happens? You realize that the dreamer and the dream and everything in the dream was just you. Where was it created? Where? Is it in you, in your consciousness? Not so? Similarly, devotees, this Supreme Lord Spirit, remember, it's not a thing. The essence, Brahman, everything appears in that one consciousness as everybody, as all things. And it inserts itself inside each person as that one singular consciousness, that one singular awareness. Understand? So that's the dream example, hopefully to make that a bit clear. Now, Adi Shankar says that, listen, fools, we don't understand this, that this is all like a dream. So, contemplate this impermanence that I talked about. Nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karani. All of this knowledge that you're trying to learn, grammar, mathematics, no, I have to be careful here. Children, you need to go to school. You need to learn, do what you have to do. But devotees, you know some people who are knowledge hungry? They like to know. We all like to know. But some people, they want to know this, they want to know. They extra fast too. They want to know everything, everybody business, right? You're on social media 24/7. You want to know, you want to know. None of that knowledge will save you. None of it. Not mathematics, not literature, not anything else. It's good to know, it's good to experience, but none of that will save you. So you know what, devotees? All the knowledge you have, I don't need it. But this knowledge, I'm saying I here just as an example. This knowledge I have, Sanatan Dharma has, everybody needs it. You understand? You could be what you want. You could be a lawyer, you could be an engineer, you could be a doctor, you could be anything. The knowledge is good for the world. But this spiritual knowledge, devotees, this is the only thing that you need. You understand? So people think temple, this is the least important thing. No, no, no. You have it wrong side. This is the most important thing. The most. Nahi nahi rakshati. All the knowledge in your head of your grammar, of your, even if you're a doctor, you suffer when you're on the deathbed. You can't save yourself. You do a surgery on yourself. It might work, it might work. The true knowledge, devotees, of who you are in relation to that divine, that is the only thing that will bring you comfort. Nothing else. Not a single thing. Convinced? If not, wait till time to croak if you're lucky to be able to meditate, and you'll see for yourself. You'll think, what was the point of all this? I have to leave it all and go, even this body. So what is the point? Okay? So devotees, at this point here, I will wrap it up. We just look at one verse, this first verse today. Maybe as we go along, we'll look at other verses, the advice of Adi Shankar. Okay? So, I'm trying to pull you out of the mud, pull myself out of the mud too. The mud of what? The mud of this world. But, you know, I can't help it. After you leave here, you can go back in the mud again, slip in the mud outside, go back and get dirty. Don't worry, come back again. Keep washing off the mud, until one day, you know what? You realize, you say to yourself, I don't want to get dirty anymore. What's the point? You can still go outside and walk, but when you come back inside, it's like you walk through a shower, you're clean inside. You don't hold on to the mud, as Akash was saying, the baggage from the world, because you're going nowhere with it. Convinced? If not, your job, I'm not to convince you, You will be convinced. I'm not worried, and you don't have to rush either. Whether in this life, the next life, everybody is going to figure this out. Every single person. This is why, devotees, this is known as the truth. I don't need to know mathematical theorems, but I need to know this. Everybody, because it is the essence of who you are. Okay? Acha. So at this point today, devotees, I will conclude. Bole Sri Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai. We'll make preparations and join together in the final Havan. So as Auntie Vindra is preparing, if you're interested to read some more what I'm saying, I know you won't, but if you are interested, this composition of Adi Shankar simply is called Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam. Everything online, everything everywhere. The problem is we have too much information and people not reading it. Everybody's occupied by the device of mass distraction. You know what the device of mass distraction is? Your phone. Right? So if you could spare some time, give the feeds a rest and see if you could read some Bhaja Govindam. Read it. Read it on your own and reflect upon it. It will make a change in your life. And when you come, you'll be prepared to take in the lessons as we go along. Okay? Bhaja Govindam by Adi Shankar. Lots of videos on YouTube where people sing it and whatnot. But I'm not interested in the singing of it. Listen to the words and get a translation. Read the translation of it and understand what it is saying. Okay? Alright. Are we ready, Auntie Vindra? We join together in our final Havan, recite Swaha each time. Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Sri Man Mahaganadhipatiye Swaha. Om Sri Gauri Mata Swaha. Om Sri Prithvi Mata Swaha. Om Sri Panchlokpal Devaye Swaha. Om Hrim Srim Chandikaye Namah Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Swaha. Om Hrim Srim Lakshmi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Saraswatyay Swaha. Om Krim Kalyay Namah Swaha. Om Sri Tara Devi Swaha. Om Sri Tripura Sundari Devi Swaha. Om Sri Bhuvaneshwari Devi Swaha. Om Sri Tripura Bhairavi Devi Swaha. Om Sri Chinnamasta Devi Swaha. Om Sri Dhumavati Devi Swaha. Om Sri Baglamukhi Devi Swaha. Om Sri Matangi Devi Swaha. Om Sri Kamala Devi Swaha. Om Sri Naudurga Mata Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Swaha Mata Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Hrim Shashti Devyay Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayanaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Sri Sitaramachandraya Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Radha Krishnaya Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Hum Hanumate Namah Swaha. Om Sri Aditya Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Chandra Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Mangal Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Buddha Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Brihaspati Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Shukra Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Shani Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Rahave Namah Swaha. Om Sri Ketave Namah Swaha. Om Sri Agin Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Ishta Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Kul Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Asthan Devaya Swaha. Om Sri Vastu Devaya Swaha. Om Sarva Devata Sarva Devi Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Anand Swarupaya Brahmane Namah Swaha. Om Sri Guruve Bhyo Namah Swaha. Please all stand, devotees. We make our final offering. Om Purnamidah Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Sarvam Vai Purnagvam Swaha. Pass water around 3 times. Om Sarva Papaharang Divyam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanang Chamaya Dattam Grihitam Purushottamah Achmanyam Samarpayami. Sri Agindevaya Namo Namah. You bring some vibhuti for me to give everybody. As usual, devotees, while our final arati is in progress, you'll come up, get your vibhuti, and return to your respective place. We now join together in our final arati. Om Jai Jagadish Hari. We have 2 people to ring the bells, in addition to the ghanti.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का. स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का. सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. कष्ट मिटे तन का. मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहु किसकी स्वामी। तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा, आश करो जिसकी ओम। तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतरयामी स्वामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता स्वामी। दीन दयालु कृपालु, दीन दयालु कृपालु, कृपा करो भरता। ओम। तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति स्वामी। किस विधि मिलो दया में, किस विधि मिलो दया में, तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी। करुणा हस्त बढ़ावो, करुणा हस्त बढ़ावो, शरण परा तेरे। ओम। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा स्वामी। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ावो, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ावो, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
We join together in closing prayer. शिव हरे शिव राम सखे प्रभु त्रिविध ताप निवारण हे विभु अज जनेश्वर यादव पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलम् ॐ मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलायतनो हरे मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज ॐ मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दनं यत् पूजितं मया देवा परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे ॐ असतो मा सत्कमय ॐ तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय ॐ मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ॐ हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय आदिशक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोले श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय।